and then you can call me anytime you want for something. So he had a flood, and it was a pretty good one, and he's in Australia. So he emails me. He says, Greg, I've got an adjuster going out to this job site. What do I do to make sure I don't get kicked off of it? Because he was worried. He was worried he's going to get kicked off. Yeah. And so I emailed him. I said, okay, these are the 3 steps you follow. First, you do this. Second, you do this. Third, you do this. Fourth, I think it was 4. Fourth, you do this. So a couple hours later, he sends me a message through Facebook, and he says, you absolutely saved me. The adjuster said if I hadn't have done what I did, he would have kicked me off.
What were those 4 things? You learned them through the academy?
Yeah, you can learn them, and I can tell you now, but you always get a work off signed. You always leave a piece of equipment, period. Almost never will an adjuster kick you off a job if you already have done some work and your equipment's running.
I see. Gotcha.
Because guess what? Do they want to bill through 2 different mitigation companies for 1 mitigation job? They're used to doing 1 mitigation job and a rebuild company.
Okay.
But I call it in here, and when you get in my closes, I call it the no excuse close. So let's just say, I could get on this subject for another half hour. But you go to a job, okay, and they're like, I don't know if I want to start now. I want to talk to my agent first. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to cover it. And so many guys walk away. Well, they wouldn't do it. So this is the no excuse close. Look, we're here tonight. You've got water in your house. This is what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to get the water out, and I'm willing to set up a dehumidifier and the air movement that we need absolutely at no cost. Because the last thing I want, Mrs. Smith, is for your house to sit wet all night and the water to go up the walls tonight while you're sleeping. And when you call your agent tomorrow, now you have a bigger problem than you have right now. And I know you're not ready to make a decision completely right now, so I'll leave it here for free. And in the morning, after you talk to your agent, if you want me to come back and pick it up, I'll pick it up and won't charge you a thing. Out of like 50 times that I've done that, only like 3 ever said come pick it up. I saved so many jobs. Look, when you tell a customer that you're willing to set up your equipment, you get the water out, you start drying their house, they love you.
And you said sign the work authorization.
I say, hey, sign your work off. If you do, and I'll put on there, if client calls in the morning, no charge. But I said, but once you go with your agent, just give them my cell phone number, and I'll tell them exactly what we did and what's going on. So you have to have something. Then at all possible, you want to make sure you're on site, if you can be, when that adjuster goes there. It's really hard for a guy to kick you off a job site when he's looking you in the face, in front of your customer. But if you're not there, right?
Yeah.
It's really easy to say, I don't like Ollie, and kick him off. Because he doesn't know you. But if you're standing there and here's your customer, and the adjuster's going to say, sorry, Frank, but we're kicking him off. We don't like him. They might. But you think Frank's going to stand up for you? Because you just saved his bacon last night. So I've saved so many large jobs.
If you go